And although I'm a public health practitioner, I thought today that I would do something different, and rather than reel out statistics and so on, I did a prose poetry piece, and I want to dedicate this piece to all the women survivors of FGM. I want to dedicate it to the sisters I work with from Guinea and Senegal who are in Detroit, Michigan. And I want to dedicate it to those who did not survive. Imagine a girl, about 7 or so, her body limber. It speaks a language all its own. Imagine a girl, her body vibrating with energy of the earth, the sea, the mountains and trees. Imagine the girl as she runs and jumps, feet thudding, caressing the earth. Imagine a girl with stars in her eyes, effervescent laughter simmering beneath a thin veil, ready to bubble forth, like the songs that break forth from her as she bathes, fetches firewood, or dances in front of the TV. Confident and rooted in herself. Imagine this girl. Imagine a girl on the cusp of womanhood. A girl whose body and spirit hold the secrets of an ancient world. Imagine a girl with eyes that reflect the knowledge that girls around the world hold in common. The knowledge of the ebb and flow of lunar phases, ocean waves, and of the water in their bodies. The knowledge that her body is as sacred as the body of the earth, and that survival of these bodies is inextricably wound and bound by their wholeness together. Imagine a girl suddenly thrust onto a mat on a floor in a hut, in a forest, or on an operating table at a doctor's office. Imagine the shock, confusion, and horror as she watches her mother, her aunt, her grandmother turn and walk away. Nothing in her life before or dreams about her life to be, no stories or whispers or songs or poems have prepared her for this moment. Imagine the cut, the slicing off of a vital, pivotal, central part of her body, the hot pain branded into her soul, her memory, and replicated in every cell, tissue, and organ in her body. Then, imagine as she is swallowed by a velvet nothingness. The girl is one in 125 million in over 29 countries across Africa, the Middle East, Europe, and the Americas. She is one of the girls whose bodies will be racked by untold pain, her mind by trauma. She is the young woman whose monthly flow will take 3 weeks instead of 3 days. She is the young woman who gets married, whose wedding night is a nightmare as she is cut, torn, and wounded all over again. She is the young woman who will suffer again in childbirth, the woman who feels shame as doctors in a foreign land balk in horror at her mutilated birth canal, tangled scar tissue blocking the path of the baby pushing to come out. She is the woman who will be wheeled into an emergency room. She is the lucky one, the one they managed to save, her and her baby. But think of this. What about the other woman, the one in a rural village, far away from the clinic? What happens to her when the birth pangs begin and she begins her long walk to the clinic, if she is lucky? Many are not lucky. Many die on the way. Others die in childbirth. Still others survive. But the baby comes out still. But if she is lucky, she will get there. She will get to the clinic, suffer long labor, and deliver safely. Imagine her as she holds a baby girl in her arms, her joy eclipsed by memories of a sister who bled to death on the cutting mat, a friend who lost her life to infection, her blood poisoned as she lay, legs bound together, alone in a hut. Silver streams of tears flowed down her face onto her baby. She prays that this little one will be spared. A knot forms in the pit of her stomach as she watches her baby's tiny mouth open and close in sleep. This baby girl's fate is in our hands. She is here in America with hundreds of others like her, born to mothers who live in fear that their daughters will be cut. We can stop this practice of mutilating girls. We can protect their right to live free, a life free of pain and injury. We can stop the sending of girls to countries where they get cut and to be brought back here never the same. That is why we are here today. Thank you for caring, and thank you for helping us work towards ending female genital mutilation.